How do you guys like the quality on these videos? I finally upgraded my phone to an iPhone 11 from iPhone 6S. So I'm curious how the quality of video is, quality of sound. I'm walking through kind of a dark little enclave here, but maybe I like it pretty good so far. I mean, it's pretty good understatement. It's a very nice phone. I have another furry pal here. You want to say hi, Trooper? Say hello. Come here, buddy. Come here. Okay. Yeah, he's a German Shepherd. When I was a little kid, yeah, you're a pretty boy, huh? Yep. We're in the deep dark woods, so he's got lots of sounds to pay attention to. Trooper. Other people are coming, so I can't hit him. But when I was younger, I had this experience where I was like 12 years old. I went to a friend's house who I didn't know that well, but he had a German Shepherd like this one. And to me, the German Shepherd was massive. Like, he was probably about the same size as this dog here. But I was also about half as big as I am now. So he probably looked something like this guy. Probably about the same size. The dog's name was Bear. And so I was probably around 11 or 12. And hold on one sec. And hi, buddy. Hi. German Shepherds are beautiful. Pretty good quality, right? Yeah. I was probably around 12 years old, and I probably weighed 95 pounds. I know going into high school when I was 13, I was not yet 100 pounds. I think I was 4'11" and 95 pounds. So this dog, Bear, looked about as big as a bear, and he was just, I was nervous. And it was like, there was a bunch of broken cars. Like, the guy was some sort of mechanic and he's working on cars in his yard. And of course, like, he tells me, don't worry about Bear, he's fine. He's not gonna do anything. He just looks tough. So I'm like, okay. I didn't believe him, but yeah, I figured the guy, Bear couldn't do too much because his owner was there. So I just said okay, but then Bear finally got around to noticing that I was there in the yard, and I'd never seen him before, so to him, I was something new. And there's something with dogs that if you react internally, and of course I talk about this nowadays as well, in terms of sort of energetic warfare, but if you react internally, like there's something that goes off, there's like an alarm bell that goes off inside of your body if you're feeling all kinds of fear. Probably the same feeling that produces the adrenochrome, right, that the nasties like to harvest. So of course I felt all this coursing through my veins and I was very scared, and the dogs, they smell fear, they somehow sense it. And he just lunged at me. He jumped up on me, knocked me down, and bit me a couple times on my arm. I was bleeding, I was all bruised and damaged. And his owner jumped on him real quick and pulled him off, but I was very traumatized you can imagine at 12 years old or so, the dog had to probably have weighed 50 pounds more than me. It was a massive dog. I don't think this one is quite as big, but I got a good lesson at that point for sort of how sensitive animals are. They can sense fear, and there's something about the fear that whips them up into some sort of frenzy. Maybe it's like setting off some type of signal. I think your blood moves in a different fashion. I don't know. It's crazy. And then, of course, you know, I went through all my other things to where I learned how to not have that alarm go off inside of my body if someone or something is trying to threaten me. And it's a good tool, because if you don't have that going off in your body, what tells the person or being or entity or dog that's attacking you, it tells them that you actually are not scared. Not that you're pretending not to be scared, you're actually not scared. And that's a warning signal to them, because it's like a signal that says what this person has been through in their life and how prepared they are for attacks and threats. So if you're not internally sounding off alarm bells when something big and dangerous comes at you, that thing, it's his turn to be scared or run away or be, you know, take pause just for a moment. So it reminded me of this experience that I had, because his name is Hunter, this guy, and it said in the walker, in the app description, it said he's a sweetie, and he's probably going to be up on the couch 2 inches away from your nose when you open the door, so don't be worried, you know. And I opened the door and it was fine, but I just had flashbacks to that feeling that you can get when there's something that's very dangerous around. And animals, like a dog, can attack just off of that internal reaction that humans or other animals have. Not because like they hate you or something, or they want to eat you. It's just it's an exciting scent or something. Fear excites them. And of course, German Shepherds, if they're actually coming after you, they're very frightening. Hunter. But if they're not, like all other animals, they're just sweeties. Anyway, this is my second animal video of the day. So I might have more coming at some point. Nobody knows the patterns of Gary. Okay. Thanks for watching.